I'm in Shibuya trying to free Gojo Satoru. It's not a crime to have fun. Let that nigga Sukuna free.
What? What? What?
Why y'all cut the beat?
I don't know. Why the fuck this shit cut like that?
Was the Sukuna line? Was the Sukuna line?
I cut the beat. That was the end of the beat.
The end of the. Damn, y'all. I think it was the Sukuna line, y'all. This dude really popped ult immediately. You know this fight's gonna be fire. Yuji tries to take him down before his domain expansion can finally hit. But before he could hit Higuruma, Higuruma's domain had finally been completed, making Yuji unable to hit Higuruma. Higuruma explains that the domain prohibits all acts of violence for him and Yuji. Now Yuji has to go on trial, and the first crime that he's accused of is sneaking into a casino. Yuji's now panicking, not only because he did play a few games, but he also doesn't know how this domain works. And if he was found guilty, it might lead him to death. Yuji comes up with a lie saying that the only reason that he entered the casino was because he had to poop. But the evidence Higuruma pulls out shows Yuji at an antique shop. Since Yuji admitted to going inside the casino, the evidence showed that Yuji's excuse to using the bathroom was a lie. This makes Yuji guilty.
Confiscation.
And now Yuji and Higuruma are out of the domain. Yuji is confused what it meant by confiscation, since he doesn't feel any different. But Higuruma wastes no time and begins their fight. Higuruma makes his hammer humongous and hits Yuji across the stage. Yuji is surprised that he can make the gavel appear and disappear. But not only that, he can also increase its size. Yuji got back up and is starting to fight Higuruma. And Higuruma is really putting the works on Yuji. Higuruma throws his gavel at Yuji, but Yuji catches it and throws it back. Higuruma had to make sure his field was clean before teleporting it to his hand. And he throws it again and again, making it teleport right back at him, before swinging and missing. He throws it again and makes it big in midair so it can hit Yuji. Yuji stumbles back, but Higuruma has him locked down, coming in from the top rope with immaculate form. Yuji at this point is just dodging, not wanting to get hit by the gavel. Higuruma had just awakened and he's already putting paws on Yuji. Why were they lying in the manga? This dude is really giving Yuji the works. Yuji dodges by sliding underneath Higuruma's legs. Higuruma turns around and extends his hammer. Bro, look at Yuji, bro. He's so scared that he's crawling on his back to run away. Higuruma misses by an inch. He almost made Yuji lose his bloodline. Higuruma proceeds to turn his gavel into a whip, making Yuji do crazy acrobatics just to escape. Higuruma then throws his gavel over and over, making it seem like it's a machine gun. He really got this dude Yuji running for his life. Yuji is now trying to hide from Higuruma, but Yuji messed up and gets found out. Higuruma comes close, so Yuji has to use the tub as a distraction, but it doesn't even work because Higuruma comes through the water, slamming his hammer on Yuji. Yuji is about to get crushed to death, while desperately thinking if there's a way to get out of this, until Yuji finally figures it out. They're back in the domain. Higuruma is surprised that Yuji figured out that his domain works like a real trial. Yuji asks for one more chance, but the next crime that Yuji is accused of is mass murder. The murder of the people in Shibuya that was caused by Sukuna. Now Yuji has to lie his way perfectly out of this one if he has a chance of beating Higuruma. Wait, what? Yuji is found guilty and is given the death penalty. Higuruma summons the Executioner Sword. A single touch from the sword would mean death. Higuruma tries to talk Yuji out of it, but Yuji charges and jumps out of the way to hide. Higuruma knows Yuji is innocent, but they still have to fight. Yuji uses the chairs as coverage. Yuji also uses his jacket as a distraction. Yuji then blinds Higuruma. Higuruma is about to clash with Yuji. One touch from the sword could kill Yuji, but Yuji stands his ground. Higuruma's about to slice Yuji, and Yuji's about to punch Higuruma. But first, why did they edit this scene, bro? I've been seeing shiny cheeks all over Twitter, and I thought it was real. Yuji lands the hit on Higuruma, making Higuruma land in a pile of chairs. Higuruma explains that Yuji is innocent, since Yuji has no control over Sukuna's actions. Despite this, Yuji still thinks it was his fault. Yuji then asks why he cancelled his technique. Higuruma admits that he went back to his roots. Higuruma still wants to help the weak. Higuruma will give Yuji his 100 points, but first they must talk, ending the fight between Higuruma and Yuji.
I sip codeine, hell no, I can't sell the weed. Switchers wanna sign me, but they wanna penny me. Niggas tryna keep me alive, but they envy me. I'm in Shibuya tryna free Gojo Satoru. It's not a crime to have fun, let that nigga Sukuna free.
What? What? What?
Why y'all cut the beat?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why the fuck is shit cut like that?
What the?
What? Was it the Sukuna line? Was it the Sukuna
I
line?
ain't cut the beat. That was the end of the beat.
The end of the.
Nigga, why
Damn,
the-
y'all. I think it was the
Diddy
Sukuna
line,
line,
y'all.
y'all.